Greetings YouTube, Simon here, welcome back to Final Fantasy VII, and today I'm going to be showing you how to completely master the minigame in Junon where you have to do the parade and get your ratings above 50%. If you do that, you get 5,000 gil, which isn't anything to particularly write home about, but hey, it's there on offer, so why not grab it. Now, there's no trophy or anything associated with this if you're playing the PS4 version, and there's no missable items to get from it, so don't worry too much if you're struggling with it. You can't all be a master like me and get it first time. For those watching on the live stream, please don't say anything in the comment section. Right then, okay, so here we go. I've loaded up the save file. Let's go ahead and give this a go. Just make your way through the cutscenes here, getting through the dialogue, and then head on over through this alleyway. Just as we're making our way across, I want to give a big shout out to everybody who supports the channel as a YouTube member or patron. Now, there's a couple of things you need to note about this. First of all, you need to run when you see an opening, as instructed. Don't worry about running in front of the other soldiers, despite the warning that's suggested there. And by the way, thanks to Red Mario Naniki13 for pointing that out. And what you want to do is use, if you're playing the PS4 version, use the D-pad to run into position, and then use the use the analog stick to run into position, and then use the D-pad to walk so that you don't get far ahead of the soldiers, and then keep tapping the cross on the controller. Hold it down for a second as you do, and then let it go, and then put it down again, let it go, and you'll boost your score up very quickly. Now, you don't need to concern yourself with being in time with the other soldiers. Don't worry about that. Just follow exactly what I did then, which is get into position, use the D-pad to walk so you're not running away, and then just tap X or cross for a second, release it, tap it again, release it, tap it again, so that Cloud is constantly moving his gun up to his shoulder and back down again. Again, doesn't matter if you're in time with the other soldiers or not. Just keep doing that repeatedly, and eventually you will get enough points to go ahead and win that 5,000 gil. Now, if you don't get into the formation in time, if you're a little bit slow on the uptake there with running towards the other soldiers, then you might not quite have enough time to get to the high enough rating. So just make sure you've saved before you actually go ahead with this minigame, in case you want to reload and try again. But like I said, 5,000 gil, it's nice, but it's not the be all and end all if you can't get hold of it. And as a bonus for you, there is a follow-up minigame a little bit later on where you just have to tap the buttons as they're presented on screen, and as long as you do so, you'll get points. Now, there's a choice you can make here. The minigame's very easy, but there's a choice you can make depending on the reward you want to get. If you get 100 points or more, which isn't too challenging, you'll get the Force Stealer weapon for Cloud, which is a nice weapon. However, if you've been following along with my guide and already have the Hard Edge equipped on Cloud, then the Force Stealer loses, I should say, some of its muster. However, the thing about the Force Stealer is it does have double materia growth, so, you know, it's nice to be able to level up those materials a little bit faster. You might want to get the Force Stealer for that reason, but you can also purchase the Force Stealer very, very soon, which means you might want to get the HP Plus materia reward instead, which means you need to get 60 to 90 points as opposed to 100 or over. So 60 to 90 will net you the HP Plus, and that's what I chose to get. And that's because the HP Plus materia has to be leveled, and the sooner we start leveling that, the better, because it does require a lot of AP. You can also purchase the HP Plus materia, but it's a little bit expensive. When it does become available a little later on, it's like 8,000 gil, along with the MP Plus materia, which is also 8,000 gil. So I would just go ahead personally and get the HP Plus materia at this point rather than the Force Stealer weapon. We'll buy that in due course. However, a few people on live stream suggested the Force Stealer weapon is the preferred reward, so just go ahead and make your decision, but personally, as I say, I went for HP Plus. Alright then guys, well, thanks for stopping by, checking out the video, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time for more Final Fantasy VII.